so much making a song until now. So it's a whole lot of pain going on. Just give him one more chance to see my kid, please. Just give him one more chance to see my kid, please. I remember being a young kid, drunken, no guidance, no lights in the dungeon. I was looking for an outlet, so I filled that void with 40 ounces. I was 9 when I watched my grandfather die. My soft hand laid on top of his, I remained by his side. At that moment I tried my best to keep it in and not cry. See, my biological father wasn't in my life, so it broke me into pieces watching blood come out that tube that night. Seen a loved one fight for his life. Sad to say, that's the reason I ran the drugs and the booze, just to keep those emotions from being loose. Shit, I was a kid, I was confused. I started running the streets, got jumped into the gang, started using meth and cocaine. Within a couple years, everything changed. It was just sexing all these females, but really I was just running from the pain. I was just running from the pain. There's pictures on the wall that I refuse to rearrange, and I'm speaking through my brain. Being a warrior's in my veins. I'm cutting these chains and it's leaking on my heart. That's what makes me different from them all. I was broken from the start, trying to make an outline for my future, not my body being chalk. There's a reason for my being, seeking something lost. Young drunken, no guidance, no lights in the dungeon. I was looking for an outlet, so I filled that void with 40 ounces. I remember being a young kid, drunken, no guidance, no lights in the dungeon. I was looking for an outlet, so I filled that void with 40 ounces. I never blame my mother for the shit that I went through, but as I got older it played a huge part on my mental. One of the calmest people you'll ever meet, but I'm anxious to the extreme. As an adult I still cope with abandonment issues. Turned 18 when I started working on the relationship with my dad. You see, I was having a son, he said become a father he couldn't be. Today I'm still the man that he couldn't be. That was our last conversation, so it always stuck with me. I got locked up, so we deaded that scene. I got out for 2 weeks, got a call from my mom saying your dad's in the hospital.
You gotta get over that right
flash, now. I wasn't mad about none of the shit from the past. I'll let it all go if I could just get one more chance. Please God, I'm begging, just let him live. I know he was never there for me, just give him one time to see my kid. Just give him one time to see my kid, please. Just give him one more chance to see my kid, please. Just give him one more chance to see my kid, please. I remember being a young kid, drunken, no guidance, no lights in the dungeon. I was just looking for an outlet, so I filled that void with 40 ounces. I remember being a young kid, drunken, no guidance, no lights in the dungeon. I was looking for an outlet, so I filled that void with 40 ounces. Damn, I relapsed, I started zoning out. Surprised I never crashed, unless I was on the streets or at the homies' pad. My mother got tired of my shit, so she told me to split. At one time she actually disowned me. High off drugs and lost, I actually felt lonely. And even when I had company, all of this trauma, it troubled me. Take a break and go to my grandma's house, my dad's mama. And every now and then she'd invite me for chicken and salsa. She told me she was proud of me even though I'm having problems. She said drugs ain't the answer, it'll never solve them. With a beer can in her hand, I never judged her. She always showed tough love and even played as a crutch for some of us. So when she didn't beat cancer for the 3rd time, it had me worried. She was doing bad. Had my mind blurry. What you mean hospice? I had no vacation days from my job then, so I went to grandma's house and sat by her side for 3 days straight. Then I heard her last breath say, I love you, mijo.